There's a right way and a wrong way to do special streams, and I'm gonna tell you what I've discovered over the years. So over the years of not only watching streams, but obviously streaming myself, there's quite a few special streams that I've done or seen done, and I've seen where they can be successful, but I've also seen where they can hurt, whether it be just as far as content wise or just mental health or physical health. There's a lot of different things that can be affected by the way that you go about doing a special stream. And so I want to talk about a few of the main special streams that I see and what I recommend doing with them, if doing them at all. Now, this first one, my opinion may come as a surprise if you watch my streams, and that's as far as how to deal with community streams. So community streams are really a very versatile option. I've seen streamers that have made it their entire brand. All they do is community streams. And what I mean by this is playing stuff with your community. So like Mario Kart with viewers, or Jackbox, or a Fall Guys custom lobby, things like that, where you can actually have your viewers in the game with you. But yeah, so there's some streamers that I watch that's all they do is just community streams. There is no other type of stream. There's some that I watch that will do, you know, special occasion community stream. That used to be me. So, you know, just a holiday or a special milestone has been hit. And then you have where I am currently, which I feel like I shouldn't be. But I do community streams every week. Once a week is a community stream. Now, granted, right now we're doing a crowd control, so it's not fully as community as a lot of other community streams would be, but I was having every week, every Sunday would be a Jackbox stream. And I don't know how I personally feel about that. The perks of being just a community streamer, absolutely, you're going to have more viewers come in the longer that you stream, because they're going to feel involved more than just in the chat, but then also now in the different things that are going on within the stream. And so if they know that that's something that you're going to do on a regular basis, it's going to keep them coming back. Then on the opposite side, when you do it just on holidays, it seems like a special treat for your viewers that you already have. They're used to your normal content, whether it be speed running or cooking or whatever it is. And now today of all days, you're going to play Jackbox with the community. So they're going to feel as if it's like an appreciation type of stream. They get to actually participate in the stream. And then you have me in the middle. Again, I don't know how I feel about it particularly. However, if you had told me a year ago if I would have suggested doing community streams once a week, I would have said no. Right now, I'm in a weird place with it. It is still something where I feel like the community not only expects it that once a week, but, you know, is ready for it, is excited for it that once a week. And so that part is good. But then I also worry, is it going to get stale? Because it's not my everyday content. When something's your everyday content, that's specifically why they come to your channel. That's why you go to this channel, because that's the community games channel. But if it's something that you're doing once a week, then it's like, okay, well, yeah, he's not going to be doing this the next time he streams. And so I feel like it has more of an opportunity to get stale in that way, in that regard. Let me know in the comments if you agree with that. This is the only one that I'm kind of on the fence about, just because I don't know where I want to go with it myself. Next is 24-hour streams, which I probably should have started off with that, because I'm actually, depending on when you're watching this, I may be in the middle of a 26-hour stream. I do a 26-hour stream every New Year's Eve, because there's 26 hours worth of time zones in the world, not 24. And I like to ring in the new year in every single time zone. So yeah, that happens. 24-hour streams are very interesting. This is one where I definitely can say it can affect your mental and physical health. If you are not prepared for a 24-hour stream and you try to complete it, it is not going to be pretty for you. My big suggestion with 24-hour streams is have variety. I have 6 games, I think, that I'm going to be playing during this 26-hour stream. I also know that my physical just cannot handle doing 26 hours. So I have pre-recorded segments that give me about 3 hours of broken up naps during the stream. But that is going to be up to your physical health, and you know your physical health a lot more than I do. Now, staying up for 24 hours versus gaming or talking for 24 hours are going to be completely different things. So please take that into accordance if you're thinking, oh, I stay up for 24 hours all the time. Keep in mind it's going to be that little bit of extra energy because you're going to be in your chair or whatever you are doing for those 24 hours. So just keep that in mind when you're planning on doing one. With them, I do think 24-hour streams can be good for your community. It not only gives your community free reign to be able to watch you in that one day, because sometimes your community may be busy with work or other things during your normal stream time. And so if you're doing a 24-hour stream, they're going to have an opportunity to be able to still peek in. And that's usually exciting for them. Just don't let it burn you out. And think of it also as just extra exposure time. If that's something that you're kind of looking for your channel, it's extra time for other streamers or other viewers to be able to find you, because you may usually end your stream at 8 p.m. and this person ends their stream at 10 p.m. and they've never seen you online because y'all are streaming at the same time, for example. So a lot of extra exposure in that, which can definitely be good if that's something you're looking for. Moving to subathons. Oh my goodness. Subathons are so unpredictable. It's also hard to figure out what you're going to do for a subathon. So a subathon is basically when you have a timer set, and when that timer ends, the stream ends. However, your viewers can extend the timer by gifting subs, buying their own sub to the channel, giving bits to the channel. It's another way of giving the viewer that community feel, and I love being a part of that feeling of knowing that I added extra time to a timer. But it is also kind of combining the community and combining the 24-hour stream. You're going to be in your situation for a long period of time. Some people will have completely uncapped subathons. So if you're a full-time streamer, or if you just have like a lot of time that you can use off of work, then that's something for you. But if you do have work and you only have like a limited amount of PTO or something to be able to use, then you may want to have a capped stream. That would be a lot safer. Me, for instance, I had a capped stream of 5 days because I only had 5 days of PTO that I was using. And so I wanted to make sure that everything was still going to wrap up when it had to. There's plenty of different subathon timers, and if you just go on Google, there's plenty of different options for you to be able to choose from. Use one that's going to be to your preference, your convenience, whatever that may be, your style of how you want it to look. And then you can set in there how much each sub or how much 100 bits is going to add to the timer. And this is where it gets tricky. So if you're doing a capped subathon like how I was, keep in mind, you want to have something on the timer to begin with. So for me, I think I had 12 hours on the timer to begin with. So no matter what, if nobody did anything, it was still a 12-hour stream. After that, do the math. If X amount of people gift this many subs, how much time will that add? And so basically what I did was I found what I thought was an unreasonable amount. I said that I think 350 subs, if each sub adds 10 minutes, would take me to 5 days. I thought that was unreasonable. I thought that I would get out of the, I thought I would be off the hook. That's the scary thing about subathons, depending on your community, is you don't know what they're holding back sometimes. And so, yeah, I did have to stream for 5 days. But I'm still super, super thankful to the community for gifting that many subs. It is still wild to think about. But you have to consider that. You have to do the math and be like, okay, what is going to be a good amount. Do you want to do 5 minutes per sub? Do you want to do 10 minutes per sub? How long are you going to be able to stream? And keep in mind with subathons, of course, you're going to sleep. Some people will just have pre-recorded stuff up while they sleep, and they'll just be, you know, in another room or in another section of the room sleeping. Some people will still have that pre-recorded stuff, but will also have a camera on their cot or their bed of them sleeping. And some will have that cot or bed camera and a interactive game like Words on Stream or something to that effect, so that the streamers can still get their sleep while the viewers still have something to do aside from watching them drool. Overall, I think subathons can be super fun. Make sure you plan it out ahead of time. I may actually do like a subathon checklist video, just to kind of make sure that you have everything that you need so that you don't have a miserable experience like I did. I wasn't miserable, but we'll go into that in the later video. Next is giveaway streams. Giveaways can be interesting as well. So it could be a regular stream that you're doing, but on the stream you're giving away a brand new iPhone or a computer or a Amazon gift card, whatever it may be. A lot of people use this to try to attract viewers, and I do want to kind of caution against that. That's going to be temporary viewers if that's what you're doing. So unless you're going to be giving away a $20 Amazon gift card on every single stream, these viewers will not be here tomorrow when you're just doing a regular stream. Say for instance, you get 20 people that come in for the giveaway stream, you may be lucky to retain a couple of them. And that's just because they like what your regular content is. And this isn't to say don't have giveaway streams. I do giveaway streams as a way of thanking my community for all of the subathon subs or just all the time that they're there, whatever it may be. I do it as a thank you. And so it's more about thanking my current community than trying to build more of a community. I also, with mine, I do different game shows just because I'm like a game show fanatic. So it adds just that extra bit of entertainment and kind of turns it into a giveaway / community stream. You can see I'm stacking here again. So you stack with subathons because it also adds community factor into it. And I stack because I have game shows with the giveaways. So that gives a community factor to that as well. And the last one I can think of is the Until I Complete XYZ stream. So it's kind of a hybrid stream. It's kind of a subathon, but it's not involving subs or bits. So it's kind of, you know, a 24-hour stream, but again, you'll get to sleep a lot more often depending on what the situation is. It's not really a community stream just because it's not something that the community usually is getting involved in, but it's more of, I'll use, for example, Zelda Breath of the Wild. This stream will keep going until I defeat a Lionel using just tree branches. If you've played Breath of the Wild, you know that's going to be nearly impossible. Or not nearly impossible, it's gonna be a very long process. And so it's something that, you know, it's one of those streams where it's like, this is going to be a while. And so it intrigues the viewer because they want to see how long this is gonna go. It gives the streamer, again, if you're looking for that extra exposure time, you're probably going to be streaming at a time frame that you're not usually streaming at for this. And even more for the streamer if you're looking for content to put onto other platforms. So Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, you're going to have quite a few hours of footage usually from these type of events. It does definitely keep viewers captivated because it's something that you're able to explain before the stream. And so they're gonna know that like, oh, this is gonna be really hard for the streamer to do, or this is gonna take the streamer forever to do. You know, whatever the situation is of the completion that you're looking for. Pokemon streamers will do shiny hunts, for example. The stream won't end until they find a shiny. And if you think about that, it's like, okay, that could be forever, or that could end the stream in 12 minutes. And it just depends. So definitely it keeps the viewer captivated. It gives the streamer a lot of content. and it gives you that extra exposure. So definitely it can be a good one. Just make sure that it's something that you don't mind doing. If it's something that is going to frustrate you to no end, to where you're going to want to end stream, then it may not be good for one of these kind of streams. You could do it as a broken up thing on a regular stream, but maybe not as its own full-length stream. That's all I had for you. The last thing is I do want to mention, with all of these, please promote these before you do them. Let your people know on Twitter, in your Discord, on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, anywhere that you can post. Let people know that you are about to do one of these streams. That will get you those extra bits of hype, and just people that may not have wanted to tune into the stream or may not have tuned into the stream for time reasons. They'll now have a reason to be able to do so. Like me right now, how I'm explaining to you that I have a 26-hour New Year's stream starting Saturday at 5 a.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/champrule. But seriously, promote it. It's gonna help out in the long run. Are there any type of special streams that you feel like I didn't cover? Let me know down in the comments, and I can make sure to do like a part 2 where we cover those and my opinions on those as well. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell if you want to see more videos like this and just videos on how to build your stream. And I will see you next time.